So this is obviously an interesting time in my life, this particular month, and it was August 2017, the very kind of middle of my time as a homeless person, but living in a shelter at this time. Finally back to being in a shelter for the first time after being on the streets and working at cubicles for 6 months. It was crazy times in 2017, 2018. Oh no, this was before. This was before that. So I hadn't even reached the lowest point in my whole time period. This is definitely a, this is before, because I was thinking a lot about, you'll see. Negative Space is what this is called. It was posted Saturday, August 26, 2017. It is Anachronism 2727. 2 iPhones, 6 cell phones, each less than 1 month old, a couple of 2 terabyte drives, one with a lifetime of downloaded, and most all of it paid for music, and the other with over 100 years of digital, the older ones obviously scanned from originals, photos. A large black rolling suitcase, unknown brand, which contained all items stolen during first robbery. All 5 bottles of my prescription meds, which could not be refilled soon enough for the furniture move to the storage unit, which became a problem. 2/3 of everything accrued over a lifetime, of which the 13 most recent years were spent on Nob Hill at an apartment I called home, where during my scheduled attempt to remove my belongings, I was assaulted by the apartment manager, who refused to allow me to go to the emergency room because it had all become way too much for me to handle. Various clothes, mini t-shirts, including mini t-shirts, dozens of coats and jackets, the beautiful table from the kitchen, as well as my oldest piece of furniture, the marble table in the hallway. I haven't thought about a lot of these things in a long time. The physical stuff, except for my books, maybe my diaries, and the place itself, I don't dwell on. I don't think about that much. Dozens of coats and jackets, the beautiful table from the kitchen, as well as my oldest piece of furniture, the marble table in the hallway. Well over 100 works of art, 1 large box of memorabilia with items from most every year of my life. 3, and I wasn't a hoarder, but 3 door drops of shoes, all of which fit me, including several pairs of work dress shoes, the loss of which would be the source of severe blisters for 2 months. 1 10-year-old cat named Coco the Loco, who, like me, had lived for over a decade in an apartment, number 35, at the intersection of Pine and Mason, San Francisco, California. And there is a photo of her as the graphic on the couch in the living room, in front of my big bookshelf of books that I miss. At the bottom of this poem, with the kind of epigraph or postgraph thing, "Be happy," and or "R.I.P. dear Coco the Loco," and I put in parentheses 2007 to 2017. So this was very shortly after I became homeless.